Take one. Hey, do you want to know what is the fastest and easiest way to learn how to edit? Take two. Hey, do you want to know the fastest and easiest way to edit a video on cut, edit? Take three. Hey, do you want to know the fastest or the quickest and easiest way to edit a video in Camtasia 2021? Let's find out right now. Do it again. Action. Hey, do you want to learn how? Sometime today. Action. Hey, do you want to know what's the fastest and easiest way to edit inside Camtasia 2021? Hey, why don't we learn how right now? Hey, when you first start making videos, you're gonna have some errors. Nothing's gonna be perfect. Like right now, I'm at my temporary off-grid homestead, so I don't have my normal studio. I'm inside this abandoned building where I'm just getting started out here, so I'm gonna make do with what I've got. That's what you have to do. Make do, have fun, and then in the editing, you can tweak things. I say, make one small change or one small improvement with every video, and you'll finally get there. Today, let's learn how to quickly edit your video so that you can make it a little bit better. Let's dive in now. If you're looking at my desktop, you can see I have Camtasia opened up, and you should always have a project file, and that's this right down here. Now, if you don't know what a project file is or a project folder, make sure to watch that video. It's very, very important you have a project folder. That way, if you don't finish a project in the same day, sometimes it takes several days or weeks. If you move an asset, you don't have any problems. I'll talk more in detail on the other video. Very important you watch that. But anyway, we're going to open up our project folder. In the project folder, we have everything that we need: scripts, images, videos, audio, and we're going to go into the video section because this is a video that we want to edit, okay? So I just named it Dennis, and I'm going to drag and I'm going to drop it right onto the timeline, okay? Now, sometimes dragging and dropping doesn't work for whatever reason. So I'm going to delete this. And I'm going to show you how you can bring it in another way. If you come up, and I'm on a Mac, so yours will be very similar on a PC, but I'm going to come over here to File, and then I'm going to say Import, and I want to import media. Well, I can go wherever that file is at, and I know that this particular file is in this folder, well, this project folder that I named Minor Editing of Videos in Camtasia 2021. Well, I'll come right over here. That's the video, and Dennis is the one I want, and I'm going to say import. Well, it imports it into my media bin, and then I can drag it down here to my timeline. Now, I always put everything on the third track because I often have music on the first and second track. More details about that in another video. Let's take a look at this video, and this is one of my students who is wanting to learn how to edit the beginning and the end of his video. Because, you know, as we all start out, we're fumbling with starting the video and then we fumble with ending the video. Let's watch and see what happens here.
Hello, I'm Pastor Dennis Hester.
As you can see, he's reaching over there trying to find his remote to turn it on. Well, that doesn't look great. We really want it to start about here. So what you want to do, this right here that I'm moving, is the playhead, okay? And it has a green handle and it has a red handle, okay? And so this in the center is the playhead. If I double click, it brings it back together. And the playhead normally starts on the left-hand side. So what you want to do is just bring your playhead over here, and you can, what's called scrubbing, you can scrub down and find out where do you want it to start exactly. Well, you want it to start right before he begins speaking, when he kind of looks like he's in a normal position. Hey, right about there. Well, then we can actually take the green handle, and if we take the green handle and move the green handle over, okay, and the playhead followed it, and then we can adjust the red handle if we want to. But the only way to see is to move our playhead. We move our playhead. Yeah, okay, I think right there might be good. And I'm going to move the red handle over there, right there. Now I'm going to right click with my mouse and I'm going to say ripple delete range. And there we go. Now I can play it to see, is that where I want my video to start? Let's try.
Hello, I'm Pastor Dennis Hester, and I'd like to introduce to you.
Well, that looks good right there. So we just edited the very beginning, and that's how easy it is. Well, now let's go to the end and quickly edit that. So I'm going to grab right here and down at the bottom, I don't know what you want to call that, but I'm going to grab that and I'm going to go all the way to the end of my video. Now, one thing I didn't bring up, you can see that the audio waves here are very big. Sometimes when you import them, it looks more like this. And I'm going to hit the minus button here. And let me come back over here, okay? So oftentimes, whenever you're editing a video, well, when you import that video, it's like this. And it's too hard to edit it when it's that small. So you want to hit the plus icon right here, which will then expand the timeline, and it will open up what I call the audio waves. These lines that go up and down are the audio waves, and you can hear whatever someone is saying, and it makes it easy to edit. Okay, so I'm going to open it up, and there we go. It's wide open. Now, I'm going to go to the end. And here we are, and I'm going to scrub, and I can see he's kind of messing with it, trying to turn it off, not working. Let's watch it together.
Let me know, and may God bless you real good and keep you in His care. God bless you.
You can see that he fumbles around with it right here. He couldn't find his remote or whatever is happening, and he just couldn't, so that doesn't look good. Well, that's easy to edit. So we'll come down to here, and right here is where we can see the audio right here. This is the last thing he said. We should stop somewhere right after that, okay? But we want to listen, so we'll come here. And look, he stops with a grin. He's just about to look down, but we don't want to catch that right there. I'm going to grab the green handle and bring it back, okay? And now I can listen to see, is this exactly where I want it to stop? Because the playhead will stop at the red handle. Let's try it out.
Please give me a call and let me know, and may God bless you real good and keep you in His care. God bless you.
Perfect. It stopped right there, which means all this stuff we don't need, okay? Now, I can just double-click. It brings the handles back. Now, we can do this one of two ways. I can grab the back of it, and I can bring it here, and I'm done. Or we can cut it off, okay? So we can right-click. We could say split, okay? Or we could split all. We don't have but one. Or split selected. And then we could take that and we can just delete it. Now, I'm just going to hit Control-Z to go back, okay? And let's pretend we didn't do that, okay? So, or we can do like we did in the very beginning where we bring it to the end and we right-click and say Ripple Delete. So there are many ways to do that, but that's how easy it is. Now we can come back, we can watch it again to see, okay, is it correct?
And may God bless you real good and keep you in His care. God bless you.
All right, it stopped perfectly. Now let's go look at the front. I'll scroll all the way to the front. Come over here. Let's see, did the beginning of our video start the way it should?
Hello, I'm Pastor Dennis Hester.
Perfect. See, it started out great and it ended great. And that's how easy it is to edit the front whenever you're fumbling around with the beginning of the record, and how to edit the end when you're trying to stop your camera. But what if you make a mistake in the middle, right? Let's say that you mispronounced or you said something wrong. Well, let me show you an example. So we're going to come over here and about 49 seconds. And let's see. There's a large gap right here in the audio, okay? So let's listen together and see what's happening.
The things of God, such as learning His Word, working in the church, and ministry.
Okay, so he kind of lost his train of thought right there, and he looked at his notes. No big deal, and really not important. But if you wanted to edit that, well, let me show you how. So we could edit that, and all we'd have to do is put our playhead where we want to begin, and always just a little space after the last word, which is here. And then we'll grab that red handle and we'll come over here because he looks at his notes and then he begins right there. Well, what if we ripple delete? We'll right click, ripple delete. And now let's bring our playhead back and let's play it from here to see what does that look like. Now I want you to pay close attention because where that ripple delete is, watch what happens to the picture.
The things of God, such as learning His Word, working in the church.
Okay, there was an abrupt change in the image, but now listen to just the audio. Does the audio sound smooth?
The things of God, such as learning His Word, working in the church, and ministering to others is essential.
Okay, so at this point, really, the audio sounds fine, but we just have where we cut that portion out, we cut out that blank space, well, then the image flashes, and that's not good. Now, in some cases, whenever you're creating a video, you want that, but not in this case. You need to have a smooth transition. Well, that's an easy edit, so let me show you. We're going to come right up here, and we're going to go to where it says transitions. And on transitions, then we're going to scroll down, and we're going to find the one that says fade. And that's the one that you're going to use most of the time, and I've actually marked it as one of my favorites. But before we grab that fade, then you can look right here. If you look real close, you can see right here where we ripple delete, and it stitches the two pieces together. We're going to grab our playhead, and right there, where it's right as it changes, well, we're going to split it. So I'm just going to say, let me select that one, and I want to split that one. And now that that's split, well, we're going to take and grab the fade, and we're just going to drag it. We're going to drop it right there. Now, if we come over and watch it again, let's see what we have.
The things of God, such as learning His Word, working in the church, and ministering to others is essential.
Now, that was really smooth. That is what we want. So now let's go back, and that's how easy it is to take something out of the center. We're going to do it one more time real quick. Okay, so we're at the end of the video, and we have one small portion we want to take out, and it's something that happens often. Let's listen together, and let's watch.
What does the Bible say? If I can help you in any way.
Right there, he says, and he pauses, he lost track, and he says, if I can help you in any way. Well, right here in this we could take that out, and we can bring this together so that it's a lot smoother. Let's listen. All right, so right here, we're going to right click, we're going to ripple delete. That takes it out. I'm going to back this up, and let's listen together to see how much better.
And with your friends, what does the Bible say? If I can help you in any way, please.
Now that was a whole lot better, but once again, we have where it's going to change a little bit, and it's not a whole lot because he's kind of sitting still. But still, right here where it's stitched, I want to split. Let me select that track, and then I want to split it right there. And then we're going to grab our transition, go to our transition. We're going to grab a fade. We're going to drag that fade right there. And let's watch and listen real close to see how it turns out.
With your friends, what does the Bible say? If I can help you in any way, please give me a call and let me know. And may God bless you real good and keep you in His care. God bless you.
All right, perfect. So you see, that's how easy it is to edit a video inside Camtasia 2021. In this video, we took and we edited off the very beginning where we're fumbling around to turn the camera on. We did the same at the very end where we're fumbling to turn the camera off. And then we edit off just a couple of places in the middle. It really is easy to edit your videos inside Camtasia 2021. In the next video, we'll continue with this video, and we're gonna put some intros, some outros, some annotations, and we're gonna learn how we can take this video to the next level, learning how we can make our video a little bit better, one step at a time. So make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any tips and tricks on how you can learn how to make your videos better and better.